I got a pretty exciting one this week. Among Us, the popular game right now on Steam and iOS/Android mobile devices, is actually kind of taking storm, and the development company Innersloth that created the game actually back in 2018 was working on a sequel for the game, and they actually canceled it because the game became so popular. They said they were going to cancel the sequel and focus on just adding everything they were going to do in the sequel and put it back into the first game, and they were just going to focus on adding to the original game that everybody's just kind of picked up and playing on. Well, that growth hasn't stopped. They've announced that they're going to be on the Nintendo Switch, which is a huge deal. I mean, this is the perfect kind of game that would port to the Switch just exactly how you want to do it. You can play it on handheld, you'll be able to play it on the TV, and the best part is it's going to be cross-play. So you're not just playing with your Nintendo friends, you're playing with your friends on Steam, you're playing with your friends on their phones. That's what makes this game so much fun. It's accessible. The only thing is, it's free on mobile. It costs you about $5-6 on Steam, and it's going to cost you about $8 in the Nintendo eShop. That's a small price to pay for how much fun this game really is. If you can get a group of even, 8 to 10 people playing this and everybody's communicating together, it's a ton of fun, especially when, you're sussing everyone. But you know what? This is a really good addition for Innersloth. I think expanding into the Nintendo Switch area is a really good move for them, because this game, it doesn't really require much as far as, graphical output or anything like that. It's just a plain fun game with a great design and great mechanics. So adding that to the Switch library is huge for Innersloth, and it's huge for Among Us fans. So if you definitely want to check this one out and you want to play it on your Switch, you can download it right now.
HyperScape is Ubisoft's entry into the very popular Battle Royale genre, and Drew and I got a chance to check it out when it first came out, and I have to say that personally, I had a blast. Now, this game has continued to get bigger and better over time. There have been several updates, including a team deathmatch, and also they've added a winter festival more recently that sees a lot of cosmetic changes to the game. Well, the game has gotten a lot bigger again as they move into crossplay. Now, both sides of the coin, PlayStation and Xbox, regardless of version, will be able to play in the same realm together, in addition to PC. Now, it is worth noting that PC players will be able to get into the game in a different way on the Epic Games Store very soon, and the presence of one PC player in a lobby will bring that entire lobby into a PC accessible zone. The Battle Royale is set to get a lot bigger and a lot messier with all the consoles and PC combined, but that's a good step in this new entry to Battle Royale in general.
It's finally here, but it's coming at a price. Cyberpunk 2077 has released, but CD Projekt Red has actually put out an apology about the game over on their Twitter. Over on Twitter, Cyberpunk 2077 had this to say: "First of all, we would like to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base last-gen consoles before it premiered, and in consequence, not allowing you to make a more informed decision about your purchase. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. The first round of updates have just been released, and the next one is coming within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whenever new improvements are ready. After the holidays, we'll continue working. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with patch number 1 in January. Then we will be followed by patch number 2 in February. Together, these should fix the most prominent problems gamers are facing on last-gen consoles. We will be informing you about the contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last gen look like it's running on high-spec PC or next-gen console, but it will be closer to that experience than it is now. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchase. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance. But if you are not pleased with the game on your console and don't want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy. For copies purchased digitally, please use the refund system on PSN or Xbox respectively. For box versions, please first try to get a refund at the store where you bought the game. Should this not be possible, please contact us at helpmerefund@cdprojectred.com and we will do our best to help you. Those on last gen consoles right now are definitely experiencing some major issues. Everything from crashes to incredible bugs. We're playing on the Xbox Series X and Google Stadia, and we're having issues there as well, but we're on a different platform. Old gen is definitely struggling. PC is where this game was displayed and shown off, and I think it kind of had people fooled a little bit, expecting more. But if you've played Red Dead or GTA and you know how some of these games look, or even The Last of Us Part 2, they look great on PS4. So they kind of had high expectations when you're dealing with the company who produced The Witcher. The Witcher 3 was a phenomenal game on last gen consoles. Everybody had high hopes. Unfortunately, refunds are now a thing.
Ubisoft just released an update for Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the PlayStation 5, and in this patch it fixed a lot of bugs and glitches, but it also improved performance and stability. But what they forgot to mention is they've also added better support to the adaptive triggers and haptic feedback on the DualSense controller. So this means as you squeeze back on R2 you will feel resistance as Evil's pulling back on a bowstring depending on the type of bow you use, whether it's the light bow, the hunter or the predator. Well, I'm really excited about this because at the moment I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my Xbox and I'm really loving this game. But to have this feature to immerse you even more into the game, I'm really looking forward to trying out soon.